In health news tonight, there's a huge need for organ donors, even more so for minority organ donors.
That's especially true here in our state. News 8 medical reporter Jocelyn Maminta in the New Haven newsroom with more on the power to donate life. Jocelyn.
Sonia, Darren, there is a national push this week to raise awareness about the need of minority organ and tissue donors. Here in Connecticut, over half of those on the waiting list are minorities.
The simple things in life bring joy to Evelyn Harris. Spending time with friends is a blessing.
You have to stay positive when you're sickly.
She underwent a kidney transplant in 2002 after battling a childhood disease.
I think you have to be okay with being sick. Then you're able to talk to anybody about it, like I'm doing now.
Evelyn stays strong despite going back to weekly hemodialysis.
I need another transplant, but they've given me an extra 6 years.
More than half of the people waiting on the Connecticut list for organ transplants are of minorities.
But far fewer minorities sign up as donors. Chaz McKenzie with Life Choice Donor Services says longtime myths are barriers to donating life.
The hospitals have no idea that you're a registered organ donor. They will take care of you just like they will anybody else who comes through the door, do absolutely everything they can to save your life.
Similar ethnic background has a huge impact.
The more closely matched a recipient is to the donor, the less the recipient's body will reject that organ, the less complications that they'll have, the greater longevity of that, the function of that organ.
Vicey Brooks is a donor.
Long before I knew Evelyn.
Who wants more people of color to do the same.
I knew of friends of mine that were actually recipients, so I also thought that it was important at that time to be able to become an organ donor.
Evelyn is sharing her story for the good of all on the waiting list.
So maybe they won't have to wait as long as I have to for a transplant.
Her plea to potential registered donors?
You're saving a life.
Reasons why more minorities are on the organ waiting list include less access to health care, untreated high blood pressure, and diabetes. Most are waiting for a kidney transplant. Now, there are a number of ways to sign up to become a donor. You can do it at the DMV. I'm a donor. For more information, log on to WTNH.com. Darren and Sonia.
All right, Charles.